Item number 4, reading and approval of minutes. Yes.
Maroon?
Yes.
Pearl?
Yes.
Item 5, unfinished business. We have none. Item 6, new business. 6A, Jerome Knapp, Chairman of the Nowata County 911 Trust Authority, to report on the trust decision on E-911 dispatching from Nowata County and including the agreement as presented to the trust authority. Jerome?
Okay. Our last meeting, we had voted and decided to accept the MOA agreement from Coffeyville to do our dispatching for 911. We had Rogers County's user agreement and reviewed both agreements. Is everything all right there, sir?
Yeah.
Okay. Didn't know if you got the right paperwork.
No, I'm fine.
Okay. And we had to make some corrections because we didn't have the trust authority's signatures on the agreement. And so they turned around and sent me a copy of it, and then I've got that on your desk, so on your bench over there, whatever you want to call it. So you can look at it, but that's what the decision was for the trust authority to go with Coffeyville. They're closer to the county, and the cost is with what the county can afford to go with. As far as the 911 fees we collect would then be used to pay for the services. There may be some additional charges that'll be on the county because I know that we'll have to do trunk line connections from the county to Tulsa to get into the IZZYnet, and that'll come out of grant money. But there's going to be some updating that's going to be for their software where the mapping goes in, and I don't have that cost. So there's some other dangling fees that we'll look at. But other than that, there's a very little grant money that will be going on this project because they're already equipped. The radios that they have, they're in place. So they're already communicating with the county. And if we had the mapping, I was talking with Bruce, and we're still working on it, getting it. He's going to bring some maps down and assist the county in mapping out our zip code areas so that will be definite boundaries that will assist in a 911 call and dispatching. And this is next generation, so if everything goes well, then we'll be the only county in the state that would be next generation operational, which is a significant plus. That's it.
Very good.
Any questions?
If I understood sitting in there the other day that this is still got to go to the state
Yes.
for final approval.
See, this is the kind of like, we're going to approve this with the MOA agreement, and then the state basically has to sign off and say, yes, we accept what you're going to go through. So this is just step 1 in our process. Mapping is number 2, and then going to the state. And I was going to, well, I'll talk later when I come back up because I got something else to say.
But Ashley hasn't actually looked this over yet?
No, Ashley has not seen this over.
Okay.
There's another line item that on the agenda.
something with this, or?
No,
No, just discussion.
it's just presenting the agreements to the commissioners.
Item B, Jerome Gannett to discuss, review, and vote on E-911 dispatching for Nowata County.
Okay, that line, what I'm doing there is, I asked to put on because I wanted to make sure you had your agreements so that you can act on these now. Before acting, we need to they have not had the district attorney look at this contract because we had it just a week ago. So, a copy needs to go to the district attorney to review it, to make sure that we have all our i's dotted and t's crossed. Sir? And then what I have to do is also prepare a deployment process plan on how we're going to deploy this out. And I was going to have that at this meeting, but I said I would be jumping the gun because I needed approval to say that this step has been done, the mapping is in process, and with the mapping done, this is how this will be deployed out to the county.
Are you going to send this to Ashley, or do we need to?
I would appreciate if you would. You'd get a little faster response sometimes.
So, Troy, was that a motion?
Yeah, I'll take a motion to table. And that way Ashley will have a...
Yes, and that's the
Chance to look it over.
right thing to do.
Sunburn,
Yes.
Warren,
Yes.
Brown.
Yes.
And Coffeyville's, did I understand their attorney wrote this? Their city attorney?
Their city attorneys approved it. It's gone through theirs, and I talked to Chad, and I said he'll have to go through our attorney to make sure that he's going, so everybody's on board with the direction we're going in.
Okay. Very good. Jerome, the board, or the authority, thank you for everything you've done thus far.
And you might want to add that at the last meeting where everybody did, because that's one of the concerns. This has also been blessed by the other fire departments and the ambulance service.
How about
That
the
was-
sheriff?
And-
Sheriff, are you okay with this?
Yes. Everybody that was concerned that we've been talking about in the last 6 months has blessed this one. So that's the neat part.
That was a good meeting.
Yes.
It was one of the better meetings that we had. We had a good representation there. Also, I was talking with Chad yesterday, and he had said that he's reached out to the fire departments, and he invited them all to have their chief meetings at Coffeyville to review the dispatch center. So that's also available to do.
We'll probably have it here, because we have other things besides
Okay.
going on besides just a regular meeting that time.
Okay.
So.
It's an invitation that's always
Sure.
available for
No, I
anybody
understand.
just to go up and visit.
bet.
They have an open door policy.
It's a good facility, new facility. So thank you all for what you've done so far. So you're doing an excellent job. Item C, open and accept bids.